Oh, there we go, there we go. Ooh, a little wonky on the start, but that was all me. No, here we go, in the pocket with this little bad boy. Woo. Dodge the foam ball. Let's get into it. Well, the nice people at COOLCAA Sports have sent me an inflatable SUP, one of their best-selling inflatable SUPs, to personally review here on Sweep Talk. And you know that we're not just gonna take that thing for a review. We're gonna take it on an adventure. Woo! Well, it looks like it just got here. Should be on the porch. So let's check it out. I have mentioned that we're gonna take this thing on an adventure, so let the adventure begin. Yeah. First things first, let's get this thing unboxed. So let's see what kind of goodies come with this board. Of course, you have the tote bag. It comes with a 10-foot coiled leash, repair kit, which you hopefully will never need, and probably the lightest paddle I have ever seen to come with an inflatable SUP. Usually they're metal. My last one was aluminum and it weighed a ton. This is a simple 3-piece design. Now the most important part of any inflatable SUP package is going to be the pump. This is a triple action. It actually has 3 stages, 3 fins, always a must. And now let's get to the main part, the board itself. What a beauty. It's a lot lighter than my other inflatable SUP. Has a rear 6 D-ring bungee. So this is made to hold a lot more gear. Nice deck pad, 2 action mounts in the rear, and 2 action mounts in the front. There's also D-rings all the way around this thing. They're like mooring lines. This thing's a boat. I love it. D-ring at the nose. Folds up nicely. Only weighs 25 pounds, I believe. This is very lightweight. That is what you get right out of the box. The next step is to see if we can pack this all in the backpack. So let's go ahead and do a little time lapse of that, starting right now. And there you have it. So let's get this thing out to the water. And voila, here it is in all its beauty. Inflated and ready to go. So let's see how this thing performs on this mildly choppy day. Very similar to a windy day at the lake. Inflatable SUPs definitely have what I call a bounce factor. And this one is more of a fast quiver rather than a delayed bounce, which can just send you flying. Here comes a small set of even smaller waves. But I think maybe this one has promise. Stay to the back, stay to the back. Let's see what we can do with this thing. Woo! There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, it can get into him, it can get into him. Yeah, we can get into another one of these. I need to get a little bit further out. Might as well do a regular old Sweep Talk session on this bad boy. Woo! Woo! There we go, there we go. We're getting in it, we're getting in it. Little runner, little runner. Okay, okay. Now we have to make that turn. Woo, there we go. All right, down the line, down the line. It does paddle over waves quite well. It's got this pulled in nose and that makes all the difference. It cuts right through them. Yeah, it handles whitewaters quite well. Threads through them like a needle. That pulled in nose takes a lot of weight off the front, as well as make it very, very streamlined. Well, I am thoroughly stoked. Let's get this bad boy into another one. This one should do us. Oh, there we go, there we go. Ooh, a little wonky on the start, but that was all me. No, here we go, here we go. In the pocket with this little bad boy. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, we can get back into it, we can get back into it. There you go, COOLCAA. Inflatable SUPs. Definitely worth every penny. So, would you like to see how this board handles on flat water? Me too. I'm gonna take you there now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Okay, well, so far this thing is incredibly stable. You can walk all over it. I can walk to the nose, I can walk to the tail. It's a great fishing platform. Now all we have to do is get this bad boy into the trees and see how well it maneuvers. Well, I haven't done this flat water stuff in a while, and it's been a long time since I've been in the swamp. All right, let's get her into a spin. Very stable. This thing spins on a dime. Not bad for a 10'6". Here we go, here we go. Woohoo! Backside, backside. I mean, this thing is really maneuverable. I'm having fun just goofing off in the swamp here. Well, I've found my go-to flat water board. You cannot beat this thing for flat water fun. Rivers, lakes, or right here in the swamp. This COOLCAA is a really good design. It's stable. It's not nearly as bouncy, like I've said before. I'm just able to go wherever I want on this thing. Cruising in the old swamp. Now, swamp cruising may not be your thing. I don't do it a lot. But in the wintertime, you can't beat it. You don't really have to worry about gators. The snakes are moving. Whoa! The snakes are moving very slowly as well. And, well, you can just have a good old time. Woo! As you can see from the trees passing by in all different directions, that this thing is incredibly maneuverable. I mean, I'm literally in a forest here. And I'm getting this big long 10'6", just threading it through the trees like a needle. You need to just turn it really quickly. You can. So what do you say we kick back, put on a little good old Bayou Blues, and finish our little swamp trip. Woo! Woo! Yeah. All right. If you've never done a swamp SUP paddle, I do recommend it. It's literally like a hike in the woods, except you do it on the water with your arms. Cruising the swamp through the old cypress trees. Primeval, It's prehistoric. And it's totally Cajun too. Woo! Dodge the foam ball? Well, I've got to say, for flat water action, this board is a winner. Well, we've kicked the tires and tested the waters, and this thing has totally surpassed all of my expectations. But we need to take it on a challenge. The state line's right over there. The land you see across the lake is Louisiana. We're in Texas. So I'm gonna do the state line challenge. Challenge accepted. Let's just hope the alligators aren't hungry. And away we go. We're on our way. Travel time to Louisiana should be about 5 minutes, maybe less. I'm thinking more like 3. Getting closer. And there it is. I'm calling it. We have crossed the Louisiana state line. I am claiming interstate paddler status. Woo! We did it. But we're gonna go that extra mile, and we're gonna go to the nearest landmark just to make sure I crossed it. But we are back in Louisiana. This is the Louisiana tree, the one I found on Google Earth. It's not on the state line, but it's well across it. And I like to make sure that I get well across things if I'm gonna do a challenge. Greetings from Louisiana, celebrating my interstate paddler status. It's kind of like winning a contest. Not quite. It's just a line in the sand, or on the water actually. So now there's only one thing left to do, and that's paddle home. And so I'm gonna leave you guys with a lovely swampland time lapse. Let's do it.